The game of Thoda is played on the occasion of the Bissu festival. This festival takes place on the Sankrant of the month of Paisakh according to the calendar followed by the Jaunsari people. Usually it falls in synchrony with the festival of Baisakhi in the month of April. The festival is celebrated on different days in different villages.
Bissu is one of the major festivals of Jaunsar Bavar area. The festival begins with the day called Lagada. The second day is called Bisori. The third day is called Bega Ka Bissu. The fourth day is called Sankrant. And the fifth and the major day is the Vada Bissu. It is on this day that the game of Thoda is played.
The fieldwork is done in a group of villages called Kuanu. Here, the festival usually falls on the 17th or the 18th of April. On the occasion of Bissu, the three villages, namely Melot, Majgaon and Kota, celebrate together in a common ground near the village. With sunrise, the villagers start preparing for the fair. Their excitement and enthusiasm makes the environment more lively. Everybody, from the youngest to the oldest of the Jaunsaris, take part in the festival. The war field for the game of Thoda is also prepared at the same ground.
विश्व में पुराना रिवाज बोले हमारा क्योंकि हमारे रीति रिवाज नाना पलनाना ढूंढा बाबा ढूंढा है ना.
The people of the villages start from the Sanjha Agan of their respective villages in form of a procession. The youngsters dance with bamboo sticks in their hands, and the Bajgis play dhol and taman. One of them leads the procession with a holy spear in his hand. Then they collect at a common spot and put the holy spears under a tree, and thus commences the festival.
The Jaunsari tribe resides in the northwestern part of Dehradun. It is between the river Tos and the river Yamuna that these people reside. The major tehsils where they live is Tuni, Kalsi and Chakrata. But the people following the same culture also live in Uttarkashi, a portion of it, and across the river Tos in Himachal Pradesh.
The major attraction of this festival is the game of Thoda. People of distant villages of Jaunsar Bavar and Himachal Pradesh come to play it. The game is played in one corner of the ground. The village folks make a huge circle, and few who play the role of the referee stand on one side. The game is played in the center of this circle. Sometimes they even use abusive words for their opponents.
है?
हमारा नाम धनवीर है।
धनवीर।
हाँ धनवीर।
दुकान क्या तुम्हें?
दुकान।
तो तुम थोड़ा खेलते रहे?
थोड़े खेलने आ रहे हो बहुत दूर दूर, जैसे मतलब कोटी बुईशो जौंसार, मतलब नान में।
जेके कोई की विशु में
हाँ
खेला?
विशु में खेलते हैं, टूर्नामेंट में भी खेलते हैं।
The players of this game are called Thodai. The game is played amongst the two major divisions of the fraternity of the Rajput caste of the Jaunsari tribe. The two major divisions are namely the Shanti and the Pashi. The Shanti are supposed to be the descendants of the Kauravas, and the Pashi are believed to be the descendants of the Pandavas. They play against each other.
The Jaunsari people have been living in this region for ages. They were declared scheduled tribe in the year 1967. These people have a very rigid caste system, and later on they were tribals. The tribes usually have an egalitarian structure, but the rigid caste system is reflected in the culture of these people. It is reflected in the folklore, it is reflected in the game of Thoda also.
It is a gender-specific game. That is, it is played only by the men. The women may watch it, but they do not play it. Thus, it is a manly show. The reason being that the Jaunsari society is patriarchal in nature. Women occupy a respectable place, but the need for physical strength for this game may have kept them away from the game of Thoda. While men play Thoda, women sit around in groups at a safe distance from the scene of the fight.
हाँ जरूर।
थोड़ा ही खेले तो बहुत लगाड़ो आपने।
हाँ
खूब डांगरा भी साथ है तो।
साथ हो मतलब ना, ये भी जी ठीक है। जी खून होगा भाई तो उधर आ जाना जैसे हम कुआनू में आए थे कि यहाँ के आदमी हाँ सुनोल में आ जाना, जखना में आ जाना, मरती लोरदार को फोटा कांडो में, मतलब तो सही है ना अपने शौक के प्रति की भाई तो बात है।
The rules for this game are very simple, but at the same time, the discipline must be maintained. Players have to hit below the knee and above the ankle. Hitting above the knee is foul. With their legs well shielded with woolen pads, the bow and arrow fights are a good training and test of their warmanship. Mock duels are fought alternately. If any of the players breaks the rules, the opponents take out their dangra. In olden days, cheating in the game led to bloodshed, but nowadays it is not so because of the implementation of the Indian Penal Code. But it can certainly lead to a verbal dialogue.
तो जिसकी मतलब हाँ खुशी मनाओ हाँ और है जिसकी मतलब ज्यादा लागो ना तैसे माना जाओ तो कि भाई ये बढ़िया इसका शान और बात है ना, ये बढ़िया बंडा भाई।
The players wear a lower garment like a pajama, which is made of wool, rucksacks, and is called the jhangail. Some of the players even wear a leather pad on their lower leg. On the upper body, they used to wear a woolen shirt, but now most of them wear a cotton shirt. On the waist, they used to tie a cloth, but now they wear a belt. On the head, they wear a Gandhi cap.
जंगल अभी आपको ही बानो
हाँ खुद अपने आप बनाते हैं वे जंगल
खेल होता है
शौक के प्रति।
टिप्पे नहीं हो आपने आप
हाँ खुद अपने इसमें ले जाते हैं, कहीं गाड़ी घोड़े में भी ले
बहुत
जाते,
दूर है जहाँ
गाड़ी में भी ले जाते हैं खुद अपने।
It has been observed that men have to make strong bows and arrows required for the mock fights, which are an essential part of this festival. Men try to keep their old weapon intact year to year, but these have to be made anew for the younger people. The bow is approximately 5.5 feet in length. The stave is made of bamboo. The string is also made of thin bamboo strips, which is tied to the end of the stave with springs. The arrow used for the purpose of Thoda is also made of reed. The arrow measures approximately 2 feet. It is a simple arrow with a blunt metal tip. The game has a symbolic significance. It is a mock fight to upkeep the traditions of this warrior clan.
Usually the people of Jaunsar Bavar are known for their polyandrous nature, but the martial character of these people and the chivalry is reflected in the folklores called Harul. In the game of Thoda, the winner by tradition was one who kept on fighting till the last, till his opponent quit. But now, due to cultural change and due to the game being converted into tournament, the winner is one who makes the maximum hit.
इसका मतलब है जा कि हूँ इस गेम का परफेक्ट खिलाड़ी है और आऊँ कसे भी चैलेंज कर सकूँ और जैसे हूँ थोड़ा बुलाऊंगा तो से कहूँ नीचे बोलना कहूँ किच भी बोल सकूँ।
At the end of the day, the villagers return to their respective villages after enjoying the colors of their unique culture in the festival called Bissu. They take along the warrior spirit of the game of Thoda and relish the memories of their historic past. The cheer and the excitement comes to peace at Jaunsari homes. Under the moonlight, these wooden houses shine like gold.